Hello, everyone. We are only 2 weeks away from crowning the Voice Champion. I had the opportunity to sit down with some of the top semifinalists to talk about tonight's experience and what to expect next round. Take a look. Well, then, have you thought about what life is going to be like, not only just after the show, but after you leave the bubble that you're in right now?
That is a big question, isn't it? I just don't know. And now let me ask you this: do you mean in pertaining to like COVID bubble and
Yes.
that? And I don't know. Florida. I'll go home to Florida when this is done, and you know, Florida's mindset is not exactly the same as California's mindset as far as that. So it's really something I have to be careful about. And I will say, Um, the point was driven home very thoroughly to my band family this week. My bass player Brett Deasing lost his father 2 days ago to COVID, and his father was the same age as my dad, and they live half a mile apart. Um, so it really, first of all, my heart goes out to Brett and Valerie Deasing in the loss of his dad. His dad was a good man. And it really makes me think about my parents as well. They're being very careful, but they're right there in the middle of Florida, and there's a lot of people that don't give a rip, about masks and stuff. So I don't know. Going home to Florida, I need to be able to play shows, but I want everybody to be safe at the same time. So um, figuring that out is going to be on a case by case basis, I suppose. But going back to the world in general, just after being on The Voice, I don't know what that's going to look like either. It's I have a career to go back to outside of music, and then I have music full time. I really have been doing both full time for a long time. So the question is, will that daytime career still be there? And I mean, it's there if I want it, but do I go back to it? That's the question. I think the mindset is what changes the most, because you kind of go from the mindset of, it's not that your head gets big. I don't want it to sound like that, but you kind of go from the mindset of, I had somebody from back home that I was speaking with on the phone yesterday, and they were like, dude, you're not going to, you're not going to be promoted as a local artist anymore. You're going to be promoted from here on out as nationally known artist. And that really made me stop and think about that, and what that actually, how much that weighs, because I feel like that, I mean, that weighs quite a bit in my world, So that's something I'm unbelievably proud of, and thankful for, to get to kind of switch into that arena. I've played a local arena for a long time, and I love that place, and I love those people. But it's as much as I do, you kind of want to be able to spread your wings and fly at some point. That's
Right.
kind of where I'm at. I'm on the precipice of that, I feel like. So
Your surname changes throughout the show. First, your voice contestant season 19, Ben Allen, then your voice semifinalist, and now hopefully a voice finalist. So again, like it changes as the show goes on, and then hopefully voice winner. What does that feel like?
Yeah, it's been a process, and I've been telling people, I've been like, oh yeah, to be able to say right now that I'll always have the moniker of semifinalist.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody will ever be able to take that from me. And as awesome as that is, I really hope that I can get to be on to where I can say, I can put it on my resume as finalist, because nobody can take that away once I get there with it, and then of course there's another step beyond that, and I'm thinking about it one step at a time right now. I don't want to look past any of this, because I'm loving every minute of it. So I don't want to look past anything.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
The Voice airs on Monday and Tuesday on NBC. Be sure to check your local listings. I'm Adeze, and you've just been buzzed.